Modeling healthy phone habits as a busy parent. Do you ever find yourself scrolling through your phone, feeling a familiar twinge of guilt, especially when you catch your child mirroring that same glazed-over look or demanding your attention because they sense you're elsewhere? You are not alone. In today's fast-paced world, parents often feel a deep sense of overwhelm and exhaustion. Our phones are not just sources of distraction. They are lifelines for work, connection, information, and sometimes our only moments of adult interaction or quiet escape. It's easy to fall into the trap of feeling like a bad parent for needing or using our devices. But what if we could shift that narrative? What if we could learn to navigate our digital lives with more intention, not only for our own well-being, but also to model powerful, healthy habits for our children? This isn't about perfection. It's about presence and progress. In this video, we're going to explore compassionate, realistic strategies for you to improve your digital example at home, reducing that heavy burden of guilt and increasing your connection with your family. We'll acknowledge your very real needs as a busy parent and then offer small, impactful changes you can start implementing today. If this idea of balancing technology with connection is resonating with you already, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Wise Parent, and tell me in the comments how old your child is. We love hearing from you and building this supportive community together. Let's be honest. Parenting in the digital age is uncharted territory for all of us. When we were growing up, our parents weren't juggling work emails, social media updates, and news feeds while trying to make dinner or read a bedtime story. Today, our phones are woven into the very fabric of our lives. They help us manage schedules, connect with distant family, learn new recipes, and sometimes, they simply offer a brief, much-needed mental break from the intensity of parenting. It's completely understandable why you might feel glued to your device or exhausted by the constant demands on your attention, both from your family and from your digital world. Your needs for connection, information, and even a moment of quiet are valid. The goal here is not to eliminate screens entirely or to add another layer of guilt to your already overflowing plate. Instead, it's about becoming more mindful of how times we use our phones, especially when our children are present and observing. Remember, you are your child's first and most important brain architect, especially during those foundational first 5 years. Every interaction, every moment of serve and return communication helps to build the intricate wiring of their brain. When we are physically present but mentally distracted by a screen, those critical moments of connection can be missed. A child's developing brain is constantly absorbing information from their environment. They learn not just from what we say, but overwhelmingly from what we times do asterisk. If they consistently see us prioritizing our devices over direct engagement, they internalize that message, they learn where our attention lies, and it can impact their sense of emotional safety and their understanding of their own importance. Emotional safety always comes before skills or behavior. When a child feels truly seen and heard, their nervous system is calm, and they are in the optimal state for learning, growing, and connecting. A parent's consistent, present attention signals safety. Conversely, a parent who is often looking at a screen can inadvertently send subtle signals of unavailability or distraction, which can be unsettling for a child seeking connection. Building emotional intelligence also starts with us. We want our children to be able to name their feelings, to understand self-regulation, and to build inner confidence. We teach them these vital skills by modeling them ourselves. How do we regulate our own impulses to check a notification? How do we consciously choose connection over immediate digital gratification? These are the lessons we inadvertently teach every single day. One of the most powerful and realistic habits you can start implementing is creating what we call phone-free zones in your home. This isn't about turning your home into a tech-free monastery, but rather identifying specific times and places where your phone takes a back seat. Think about mealtimes. Even if dinner is a chaotic affair with spilled milk and loud chatter, commit to making it a phone-free zone. Place your phone in another room, or at least out of sight and on silent. These shared meals, however imperfect, are powerful opportunities for connection, conversation, and presence. This applies equally to bedtime routines. Reading a book, having a quiet chat, or simply cuddling before bed are sacred moments for building attachment and winding down your child's nervous system. Resist the urge to scroll just for a minute during these times. Your child notices, and the quality of connection will suffer. Another important phone-free zone could be dedicated playtime. You don't need to be on for hours, but even 15 or 20 minutes of truly present, Phone-free play can make a world of difference. Get down on the floor, engage in their imaginary world, or simply observe without the pull of your device. These moments of focused attention are like deposits in their emotional bank account, reinforcing their sense of worth and your loving connection. It's about showing them, through your actions, that times are more important than whatever is happening on your screen. If you are finding value in these insights and ready to make small shifts for bigger impact, please take a moment to share this video with another parent who might be struggling with similar feelings of guilt and overwhelm. Helping each other navigate these modern parenting challenges is so important. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Wise Parent so you don't miss our future videos. Beyond phone-free zones, another incredibly helpful habit is to establish specific check-in times for your phone use. Instead of letting your phone interrupt you constantly throughout the day with every notification, train yourself to check it intentionally. Perhaps you decide to check emails and social media only after your child is at school, during their nap time, or for a specific window in the evening. Communicate this to your family if needed. Mommy is going to check her work messages now for 20 minutes, and then I'm all yours. This models intentionality and self-control. It teaches your child that technology is a tool we use, rather than a master we serve. It also gives you permission to truly be present during the times you've designated as phone-free. You'll find you're more focused, both when you are on your phone and when you are away from it. Now, for arguably the most powerful habit of all, naming aloud when you choose times connection over your phone. This is crucial because so much of our phone use happens silently, almost subconsciously. Our children see us looking at a screen, but they don't see the internal dialogue where we might be wrestling with the decision to put it down. By verbalizing your choice, you make the invisible visible, giving your child a window into your decision-making process and teaching them valuable lessons about prioritizing relationships. Imagine this scenario. You're playing with your child, and your phone buzzes with a notification. Instead of just ignoring it, or worse, picking it up, you might say something like, "Wow, my phone just vibrated," and it could be something interesting. But you know what? Our time playing with these blocks is much more important to me right now. That email can wait. Or, when your child asks a question while you're glancing at your screen, you could say, "Hold on 1 second. Sweetie, I'm going to put my phone away because I really want to hear all about your story without any distractions." These simple, spoken choices are incredibly impactful. They teach your child to value presence and connection. They show your child that you are actively choosing times them asterisk. It also helps you, the parent, to become more conscious of your own habits. You're not just mindlessly reacting to notifications. You are making a deliberate choice. Over time, these small acts of naming and choosing will rewire your own habits, making it easier and more natural to prioritize real-life connection. Your children will see that even adults have to make choices about technology, and that choosing people over screens is a powerful and loving act. Remember, building these habits is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you nail it, and days when you feel like your phone has won. That's okay. The goal is not perfection, but persistent, compassionate effort. Every small step you take to be more present, to create those phone-free zones, and to name your conscious choices, makes a difference in your child's developing brain and their sense of emotional security. You are teaching them self-control, boundaries, and the profound importance of human connection in an increasingly digital world. You are not a bad parent. You are simply a parent navigating a new frontier, and you are doing it with wisdom and love. So, here is your challenge for today. Choose just one small habit to start. Maybe it's putting your phone away during dinner tonight, or committing to 5 minutes of completely phone-free, present play. Notice how it feels. Notice your child's response. Then, the next time you choose connection over your device, try to name that choice aloud. If this video has inspired you to take a step towards more mindful phone habits, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Wise Parent for more guidance on raising emotionally intelligent children, and let me know in the comments which phone-free zone you're going to try first. We're all in this together, learning and growing as wise parents. You've got this.